The recent Shell-BG Group merger creates a global powerhouse, at least when it comes to the liquefied natural gas industry. But the $88 billion deal could threaten some LNG projects in British Columbia. So, is this bad news for BC?
No.
Maybe.
The deal doesn't spell trouble for British Columbia. There are a lot of projects right now. I think the last count was 19, and not all of them can go ahead just because of the economics. What it means is that one of the 19 is likely to collapse into one of the other of the 19, which could result in a stronger Shell project. It could also provide opportunities for some of the other projects that might want to acquire the space where the BG project was being developed.
There's a yes and a no. The yes part of the trouble would be for BG Group's Ridley Island project. That looks like it's going to bite the dust. You contrast that with LNG Canada, which is led by Shell, and that project in Kitimat is much further ahead, and it has a process now where it's going through the environmental review. So of the two projects that will be under the combined company, we've got one which is in trouble, and we've got another one in Kitimat, which looks like, if anything, it's going to get bolstered by this combination.
These projects are not small projects. These are multi-billion-dollar projects in order to proceed. It's just given the market uncertainty that we're having right now, the timelines associated with these projects has probably slowed down, but absolutely LNG is something that Canada wants to be at the forefront of.
I think the key here is that the LNG industry is global. So it's not 19 projects competing amongst themselves. It's those 19 projects competing with the best new projects that are being proposed in East Africa or in Australia or in the United States.
This is going to serve as a wake-up call for the BC government in the sense that only 2 years ago during the election campaign, their campaign buses touted a debt-free BC. We're no longer hearing that kind of talk where liquefied natural gas is going to be the magic potion.
BC is probably being realistic in terms of their expectations as to how many of these projects are going to proceed.
Is that merger necessarily going to result in less jobs in BC or less revenue in BC? I don't think so, because one of the other maybe less favored projects may step up in the ranks and take the place of the BG project.
So BC's energy dreams are still very much alive. Right now the jury's out on what the specific deal will mean in the long run, but in the short run I think we're going to see a shakeout. In the years ahead there has to be some consolidation, and also a number of players will drop out.